Why is my loved one not bathing? Part 1, Brain Changes. Brain changes in dementia can result in someone not wanting to bathe or shower, even if they used to be ultra conscientious about their hygiene in the past. Understanding these brain changes will give you insight into changes they have in their behavior and help you figure out what you can do differently to get better results. The first change involves a part of the brain called the hippocampus. This part of the brain helps transfer memories from experience in the present moment or working memory into long-term, where they can be stored and recalled later. Now that your loved one's hippocampus isn't working as well, they might not accurately recall when they last took a shower. Especially if they're now dressed, they might assume that they've already taken a shower. As the disease progresses, they may also forget the steps involved in bathing, such as how to turn on the water, how to wash, or even how to get dressed afterwards. A second area of change is the part of the brain that registers that there's a problem. Although they may smell body odor or incontinent smells, they might not make the connection that this is something that they need to take care of. A third area of change in the brain is the brain's ability to properly identify and integrate information from all of their 5 senses. Normally, the feeling of water from an overhead shower is soothing and comforting, but now it could be overwhelming or frightening. The sensation of water pressure or temperature can also be perceived as something unpleasant or even painful. Altered depth perception can make water in a tub seem frightening because they can't determine that it's three-dimensional. People with dementia are more susceptible to feeling cold, so the idea of taking off a layer of clothing to get undressed and into the shower is just not appealing. Another deterrent is what is referred to as mirror phobia. The person may not recognize their reflection that they see in the mirror. Instead, they see a stranger looking back at them. It's possible that they have lost memory back to a previous time period in their life in which they were much younger. Therefore, they don't recognize the older person in the mirror staring back at them. These changes result in them needing reminders to bathe or help doing so. But being undressed in front of a caregiver can cause feelings of embarrassment and frustration at lack of control. In summary, the combination of confusion, sensory issues, and feelings of vulnerability can make bathing a frightening experience, leading, not surprisingly, to resistance. In the next video, entitled "Why is my loved one not bathing? Part 2, we'll learn how these brain changes can lead to resistance and explore tips that might help you overcome them.